In a world bustling with noise and fleeting connections, certain individuals stand apart, marked by the depth of their essence and the intensity of their aura. These individuals, often referred to as chosen ones, possess a unique energy that sets them apart from the crowd. They navigate through life with a sense of purpose that transcends the ordinary, driven by a profound understanding of themselves and the world around them. Yet, despite their authenticity and spiritual depth, chosen ones often find themselves walking a path of solitude. This solitude is not born out of a desire to isolate themselves from society, but rather stems from a deep yearning for genuine connections and meaningful interactions. When one interacts with a chosen one, they are confronted with an emotional landscape that many prefer to keep hidden. The essence of these individuals brims with authenticity, acting as a mirror that reflects the most genuine facets of those they encounter. However, these reflections are not always welcome. The stark truth of one's own soul can be daunting, prompting many to retreat from this unfiltered reality. This dance of attraction and retreat underscores a fundamental human tension, the longing for genuine connection juxtaposed against the fear of vulnerability. The presence of chosen ones often exposes the vulnerability of those around them, eliciting a spectrum of reactions. Some see it as an invitation to explore previously uncharted emotional depths, while others perceive it as a threat to their carefully constructed self-image. Despite the initial pull towards the chosen one's intense aura, the confrontation with one's own unvarnished truth can lead to discomfort, often resulting in a withdrawal into less challenging interactions. As a result, chosen ones find themselves in a paradoxical state of loneliness, surrounded by those who are drawn to their light yet unwilling to embrace the full intensity of their gaze. Mainstream social gatherings often feel like foreign lands to chosen ones. The language of depth and authenticity is scarcely spoken among the trivialities that dominate larger assemblies. Instead of meaningful exchanges, they encounter a cacophony of superficial chatter, which obscures the essence they yearn to share and connect with. In such environments, their profound messages are diluted, dissipating like mist in the morning sun. This mismatch leads chosen ones to retreat into smaller circles or solitude, where they can express themselves fully. Choosing solitude or the company of a few chosen ones is not a rejection of society, but rather a quest for resonance for their profound vibrations that is rarely found in larger groups. These select environments allow their insights to be heard and appreciated, fostering a space where souls can connect on a level that transcends the mundane. Here, in the quietude away from the crowd, genuine interactions are not just possible but inevitable, offering the depth and authenticity craved by both the chosen ones and those few who resonate with their frequency. Embarking on the journey to find genuine connections, chosen ones navigate through a world where such bonds are as rare as they are precious. Their essence, echoing with wisdom and profound understanding, seeks not just any connection but one that can stand the test of intensity and truth. Amidst this search, the rarity of finding another soul that mirrors their depth becomes apparent, highlighting the solitude that accompanies their journey. Yet, despite the challenges, chosen ones remain steadfast in their pursuit of authentic connections, driven by the hope of discovering those rare individuals who can embrace and reciprocate the same level of authenticity and vulnerability. Their quest for deep, meaningful connections stems from a desire to share and grow within their truths. However, the path is often solitary, marked by moments of connection that are fleeting yet profound. Even though these moments are rare, they serve as beacons of hope, pointing people toward the possibility of sharing their journey with others. In a world that often falls short of their depth, chosen ones hold on to the belief that somewhere there are souls willing to explore the depths alongside them. Engaged in a constant battle that transcends physical realms, chosen ones stand as guardians of truth in an arena where shadows often prevail. Their struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the veils of illusion that shroud collective consciousness. By merely being, they challenge the superficial, urging a shift towards authenticity and depth. Yet this battle is not without its scars. As agents of change, they confront not just the inertia of societal norms, but also the resistance of those who find comfort in the status quo. This spiritual warfare, though noble, positions them in a realm of solitude. Their presence becomes a mirror too honest for many to face, leading to isolation and misunderstanding. However, despite the solitude, their resolve remains unshaken, driven by the knowledge that their path, though lonely, is aligned with a higher purpose. In this silent warfare, victories are not marked by conquest, but by the awakening of even a single soul to a more profound truth. Despite the challenges they face, chosen ones embody the essence of nonconformity, living authentically in a world that often prizes conformity above all else. Their values are steeped in depth and driven by a relentless quest for truth. Encounters with the mundane are like trying to decipher a foreign dialect, one that speaks of priorities and aspirations far removed from their own. Rather than molding their profound spirits to fit societal expectations, they choose the expansiveness of solitude or the company of like-minded souls. Authenticity and depth are fostered in these spaces by the absence of conformity, where the essence of the individual is free to breathe. Amidst the cacophony of a world enamored with the external, chosen ones seek harmony in the whispers of the internal. By refusing to dilute their essence to broaden their acceptance, they declare their commitment to authenticity. Though marked by solitude, their journey contains a wealth of friendships with those who share a disdain for superficiality. Together, they carve niches where conversations transcend the trivial, where silence speaks volumes, and where the language of the soul is the currency of exchange. In creating and inhabiting these spaces, chosen ones not only challenge societal norms but also offer a beacon to those still navigating the shadows. They demonstrate that true belonging is found not in conformity but in the courage to embrace one's authentic self. Hearing a call that resonates deep within their being, chosen ones are propelled by a purpose that transcends the mundane. This intense summons to a higher mission is not merely a path they choose, it is an imperative that chooses them. Demanding a life lived with unyielding fidelity to their deepest truths, chosen ones navigate through a world where the buzz and distractions of everyday social settings appear as obstacles to the clarity and focus their missions require. In solitude, they find sanctuary, a place where the voice of their calling is the loudest and where their energies are conserved for tasks of greater significance. By distancing themselves from the trivial, they ensure that their paths are authentic and purposeful. As they journey in alignment with their higher calling, chosen ones inadvertently become beacons for others, illuminating paths towards awakening and authenticity. Their lives embody courage and truth, inspiring those around them to question, seek, and live more authentically. One soul at a time can be changed by this influence, which is often quiet and unassuming. Despite the solitude that characterizes their paths, the impact of their presence is far-reaching, sowing seeds of transformation within the fabric of society. In this way, chosen ones play a crucial role in the spiritual and existential unfolding of humanity, guiding others towards the light of their own authentic selves.